Oh, I think this is the fourth one now. I think we'll make this the last because it's also almost three. Yeah. Post editing Zecleus here. Actually, this isn't the first time I've been observing and casting over these guys. The other ones I've just observed and then casted over. But for this one, this is actually a time where I observed and then casted at the same time. So you're gonna hear me yapping about me. It's being hard casting, observing at the same time. But let me get you back to the first video or the first game I actually casted of them, and I'll see you there. Rewind, baby. Hello and welcome. My name's Zecleus. I'm an aspiring observer, and yeah, I'm just gonna use some of my mates. Well, actually, I don't know them personally, but they've been good friends of mine for lol. And I've asked permission from Godsbane. I think this is who their sort of leader, or I don't know. He's the one who calls the shots basically in this one. They're having FlexQ with this name that sounds very offensive, but either way, and El Gato. So we're gonna jump right into the spectate game, and we'll wait for Spectator delay as usual. Yeah, that was the first actual game that I took a look at their games and spectated, and that went on for 4 games. And so now this one, upcoming, will be the fourth game that I spectated of them, but not only spectating, but also trying to cast as best as I could, while also taking notice of what was going on in the map. I'll just cut right through it. Actually, you know what? I think we can do it. I think we can cast this. Let's cast this next one. And I just reviewed the first recording that I had. I was not focusing much on the observer cam because I was focusing more on the casting side. But I think we can do better. I think we can cast and observe. So yeah, I think we'll get right into it. We're looking at the comps right now, and I think the comps are very much favoring. Well, wait, let me just set this up. Scoreboard and controls. Clear chat. Um, let's use this. Let's unlock the zoom. All right, we should be good to go. Game number 4, I think. Um, with the blue side, or my mate's side, let's just say, having Kaisa, Yone, and Mordekaiser. We have a first engagement right here. A hook from Blitzcrank fails. They got the flash, and they've pinged it. The red side has pinged it. Aside from that, I don't think anything else is going to happen. They've already had their advantage. And I think this will be a peaceful early game. Let me just turn off the chat, because that's annoying. A 4 stack on the red buff. Not too sure why. I think Vagar is gonna sneakily put that in there. The ward on Raptors. I think this is gonna be a pretty boring lane here in mid lane, but we never know because Daytona. Oh wait, I think Godsbane has shifted towards a jungle role, and I think mid lane will be pretty peaceful. For the bot lane, we have hook champs. I think this is going to be one of the spicier lanes, one of the more spicier lanes. With hook champs, 2 of them. Clearing from top to bottom, I think, is Godsbane with the Viego. And with Pike having priority, Kaisa Pike having priority over bot lane, I think that would make sense. But Diana is gonna be pathing towards a level 3 gank towards bot lane. Mid lane, something's happening in mid lane. Let's look at this. Never mind. Pretty solid farming so far from Veigar. Of course, not perfect, but yeah. On the top lane, we have a pretty spicy matchup too. Riven and Mordekaiser. It seems they're already fighting right now. Q is gonna hit, and that's a good trade. I think Yone has also made a good trade over here in mid. Never mind. Just an extended trade with an E. Pathing on both sides. Well, top lane might get first blood for Mordekaiser. Damn, it feels weird to talk and observe at the same time, so I might not be able to cast a lot of the things that's happening. As I was saying, Viego and Diana are gonna meet in the upper river Scuttle Crab. And it seems like top lane might have a reignition because Mordekaiser is low or not. Maybe Riven will lose. But either way, the lane that I expected to be the most bursty and the most noisy out of there is pretty peaceful. And as I said, meeting in the top Scuttle Crab is Viego and Diana. I think Viego is gonna win that one, getting Diana's image, and I think a double kill is in order. Slash invested. I don't think that was kind of necessary, but just to scare, I mean, that makes sense. I wonder what happened here in top lane. Solo kill, a return solo kill happened, but I guess that's just the essence of solo queue. Good trade, but got towered. Got another trade here in top lane. If the Q hits, this could be a kill. Never mind. But a very low Riven with the wave pushing upon him. I don't think that'd be a very good sign for the top laner for the red team. Dragon is now spawning with both the junglers coming into this side of the map. Both mid laners have also reset, meaning a scrap could happen here in Dragon in a couple minutes time. Good trade by Yone. It seems Veigar will be out of commission now for this Dragon fight. I think there's a gank happening here in bot lane. A hook by Blitzcrank, but that does not matter. Ooh, never mind. Viego making another hook of its own. And missing is Pike with the flash expended by Lucian. Pretty peaceful so far, and I think there's going to be a redive here in the bot lane with Lucian only being alone. Let me just check in the top side. There's nothing happening. Void Grubs have now spawned, but with Viego interrupting Blitzcrank, I think Blitzcrank is now looking. He might just die immediately. A double up. Let's see in top lane. Something's happening in bot lane also, and I think that's a double kill. This is going to be a very easy game for Viego. As you look, he's 5-0 in 60 minutes. We have in top lane also, though, I think Mordekaiser in Team Blue will die in response to that jungle play. I can't a cross map play. Grubs now being taken, with the dragon also taken on the other side by the jungler on blue team. Mid lane now being a moment of contention here with Pike hiding around the bush. It seems there's a play being called. Now is the time. Very nice knock up into the hook, into the ultimate. Very nice wombo combo by Pike and Yone. Recall timer called by Pyke. But the bot lane here with Kaisa is pretty in the depths as Big Wave just crashed with no other backup in sight. He's safe, but she's safe. The bot lane of the red side has deemed it dangerous to push more. And I think that's because they don't have any vision towards the Tribush or the river on the bottom side, and it seems that's making them wary. Again, our action-packed top lane, I think, is going to have another one of those engages, or not engages, but skirmishes. I think Riven has already been below a lot of gold. He's below 20 CS now, and with Bonnie now being the point of contention for his jungler, I don't think he can trade as much here in the top lane. Pyke lurking around in the jungle, putting wards to give vision to the team where Diana is. I think that would prompt Viego to counter jungle and make a cross-map play, with Yone actually pathing towards the bottom. Nothing seems to be happening, but I feel something is afoot. A good hook by Pyke that actually let Veigar out of the Yone ultimate, but that mid lane fight is now done, and with the Pyke being stuck in the dragon pit, causing him to die with a oh my god, my brain is like focusing too much. My brain is focusing too much on the talking, and it takes so much energy to just cast and observe review it. I don't think I can do it. Well, I'll talk in significant moments, but I'll just not talk as much. So I'll just have the observing game. Or I think it would be better to have it. Ooh, a solo kill here in top lane again. This is a very spicy lane with 3 solo kills, I think, already happening. I guess that's what a solo kill top lane is, I guess. An island and an island full of fist fighters. Riven's gonna get a lot of plates out of this, and denying, I think this is a wave and a half, with a cannon also included for Mordekaiser. Oh, there's a play happening here in bot lane. Viego dying to Lucian, actually giving off 600, I think, or 500 gold as bounty. Yone making a play here also in mid lane. Doesn't seem anything would happen. Diana now pathing towards the grubs, which are gonna respawn in 7 seconds. I think a gank would have been in order here, but it seems she's a bit wary. And Viego is also here. I think this will cause for a team fight to happen, a skirmish. All 3 of blue team is in actually the pit already, and it seems red side will decide, okay, not for me, and saying enough is enough, and going to bot to get the dragon. In the bot lane, whatever is happening here. Blitz hooking, but misses. So nothing else happens. Dragon being taken as a counter map play by the Scuttle? No, not Scuttle. The Skittles. We got the. I do. Let's forget the names of those. Another intense play here in top lane. But we just traded health bars. So far, it's been pretty peaceful. Now, a lot of 5v5s, only skirmishes here in both the objectives. Yone is scaling properly with already, I think, one item when he goes back. Veigar already has his item. Or it seems there's a fight here again on top. Okay, never mind. Pyke is actually looking around for an opportunity here. A great engage! A hook that would hit! But Pyke dies for that. Viego is now going to go for the long bout. But I think with an ult and an E combo properly, I think that would be one kill. And then you can go further and flash E on that. Flash Q, I mean, for Blitzcrank. But on top lane, a gank is happening for Mordekaiser, but I think he can just mitigate this by pressing the R button. R button pressed. And it's now going to become a 3v1 if he ever does not kill. But I think he will kill him. And a 2v1 happens with the trade. But with Pyke here, I think this could be a 2-for-1 trade with the ult coming in. Flash for Riven. Oh, Kai'Sa getting caught there is bad luck. Shutdown given to the AD carry of red team. Pyke here, I think, waiting for a play. Hook hitting, never mind. Seems nothing is happening. And everything is peaceful. Scaling and scaling and scaling for the mid lane of red team. He has 118 CS with 138 stacks on his passive already. I think this really would be better if I just cast it. If I cast this after I oh, there's a play in mid lane. A hook for Pyke. Yone having an ult but did not use it. It seems he doesn't feel more comfortable doing that. But another fight for Herald here. 4v3. This could probably spell badly for red team, and I think that Yone ult has just sealed the fate of red team. 13-10 is the scoreline, everybody. Kai'Sa getting dove again and shoved in, but with a TP play with Yone, this could turn out badly again for red. Good flash by Kai'Sa, and I think a Q3 for Yone will finish that kill. No other backup here for Blitzcrank, and it seems that's going to be the end of the play. The Rift Herald also being taken care of. Blue team is now 7k in the lead, I presume. Maybe 7k, 6k in the lead. But it's more than 5k, right? More than 5k in the lead. Pyke, being a sneaky little predator that he is, catches Diana unawares, and I think a hook would hit with Yone being just right beside him. I think Yone got confused a little bit. Oh, Q3 hitting, but the W not hitting. That's... Oh, with ult flashed by Diana. It's now a 4v4. Veigar also coming in here, but it seems that was a bad decision by his support. He got pinched, and so did his little body. If they're thinking of furthering the play here in bot lane, Diego having Veigar's skin. Now swimming towards Lucian here in the tier 2 tower. Getting caught, but living actually. Nicely done. Good dive play by Godsbane's team. In the top lane, it seems tier 1 tower has already been taken. And Riven is just mildly pushing. This is actually an item that I haven't seen being used before. I forgot the name of this item. Synchronized Souls. A Baron buff recall every time you recall. You don't need an actual Baron buff to have that empowered recall. It's the first time I saw it. You know, I think farming. I thought it was gonna get pinched, but apparently not. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Mordekaiser is just being a nuisance over here, pushing relentlessly in the top lane. I think this would turn out to be a 2v1, but with an ultimate. Ultimate still being cooldown, by the way, never mind. I was joking. That could have been a game changer. Kai'Sa now again lonely here in the bot lane. Guys, my creeps. As you can see, there's already 3 towers being taken down for Team Blue, and Red Team only taking the top tower. With 40 seconds to go, I think Baron could be an option here for Team Blue. Let's think about this, and let's see if Yone actually does not die with a 3-man ult, Q3. Oh my god, that's such a beautiful play. Lucian getting caught. Actually, that's not Lucian. Ooh, Kai'Sa W almost killing the Riven. But safe to say is safe for now. Not Riven though. I mean Diana. I think Baron is on the cards right now. 5 seconds till Baron. And a push towards this mid-tier turret could be another snowball of gold for blue team. Now it's 7k gold the lead. 8k gold the lead. Seems whatever Team Red needs to do, they need to do it now. Actually, they don't need to do it now because there's a scaling comp with a Wombo combo they have to do. But with Lucian and Riven being so down in gold, as you can see in here, I don't think there's a comparison. Yeah, there's no comparison here, and show you why. Ooh, how did that happen? Viego being killed by Riven in the bot lane. I thought no one was there. Seems that gives a resurgence of power for maybe the top side of Team Red. God, I'm fucking exhausted. It's been 20 minutes. I'm still talking, bro. Yone now pushing towards the top lane and getting pinched might be with Pyke over here getting caught. 4v2. Good ultimate, but he is going to be caged on the upper side of the map. I think that would be another shutdown, or no shutdown, but a kill given to Veigar, which already has 208 stacks, close to a lethal point for ultimate Q. Kai'Sa and Pyke and Viego want to get a pick here. I think Diana should be the target. One tapped, and now Kai'Sa's going in. A QE by Diana could spell doom for both of these squads. Both of these people, I mean. But the ult not hitting for Pyke. A ruthless pursuit happening with Lucian. but not enough to kill both of these carries on the blue side. But apparently there's been skirmishes happening with Mordekaiser and Riven. The sexual tension between these two people. A lot of solo kills, solo bowls happening. I need to observe and then cast. I cannot cast. And yeah. I'm yapping so much, like holy fuck. By the way, oof, that vision plant, or the visions, that scuttle crab taken by Vagar actually is kind of a detriment. Soul point for blue team. But if Yone can kill this Riven first, or get an ult in, but getting stunned, and I think that's gonna be the end of Yone. Oh, is it? Okay. Kill to Yone. A steal. I think Viego is looking for a steal. 5v3. I don't think that would be possible right now, too. Mordekaiser does not have TP yet. I think it's up in a couple of seconds. But we'll have to wait and see if this makes sense to TP in. I think Baron is also for in the cards for this team. Oh, Pike getting caught by Blitzcrank. Getting pummeled by Lucian's ult. And also Viego. Mid-tier 1 getting also taken. With mid-tier 2 in the cards. I think next with that would be a Baron. Or they're pushing further. This Mordekaiser going in, I don't know what the plan was. I guess to stall, but I think stalling while giving money is not a good plan. Almost getting one-tapped again is Yone. A lot of good plays early on by Yone, but it seems something's crumbling within the internal structure. Maybe still survive. You know, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Watching these pro players game. Not really, but yeah. $25 in this game with Baron up and waves pushing slightly on blue side. Pushing on the side lane is Yone. With Vision not really helping. It seems they're setting up a trap for Vagar. But Viego is actually seen on the wards. A collapse is happening. 4 men for both sides, now 5. With Mordekaiser TPing in. A great ultimate by Yone. Getting caught is Riven and Blitzcrank, but after a couple of minutes of fighting, a couple of seconds of fighting, no one's dead, but instead Blue's Mordekaiser is actually the one who dies. Viego is turning. I don't think this is a good play, but they're going for it. TP also in the mid lane. Oh, that was too late. And an old Pike ult missing. That spells disaster for blue team. Pike, hoping for the miracle play, fails and stumbles in the middle. Actually not stumbles, but flies up in the air. Yone versus Riven. Apparently Riven wins those with a strong 14-2 performance. Glassy is giving it his all. In 2 minutes, The goal lead, I think it was 20 minutes in, the goal lead was 7k. Now it's dead even. Couple of misplays by blue team. And another mishap by red team. I'm sorry. Did I cast a curse even when I'm like I'm not a really good caster? Lucian 1v1ing, not 1v1ing, but dueling both Pike and Kaiser loses because this 2 is greater than 1. Blue team is pinging red, Baron buff. Actually, that's red team. They think that red team blue team might look for it. But Yone is just here, being chilling bot. It's kind of good practice, no? Talking like this. In the Dragon Pit, Pike and Viego securing vision for Team Blue. Yone also here in the depths. No vision for that Tribush up in the blue quadrant of the red team. Dragon is resetting. Let's play with the Fog of War on. And look at how Pike and Yone now spotted. And also Pike over there. I think a trigger pull would be necessity here. Now Mordekaiser got caught. Riven also caught Kaiser very out and about. Not being with the team has cost them maybe this game. Flash for Kaiser. Good stopwatch, but I don't think that will save her. Legendary now, or Riven. A steal apparent? Probably, never mind. 29 minutes in, and it seems blue team has a 1k advantage. But in my client, someone has just chatted me, and I'm pretty sure that was God sent. God's Bane, I mean. So the red team might take Baron now. And push for the end. Both Yone and Viego are now recalling. Maybe to check on this Baron buff. They're too late. Irvin now pushing with the Baron buff in the top mid tier 2. Oh, top tier 2. Gromp being murdered by both Deanna and Riven. Sidelines are bad for both, for Team Blue. Pushing on the sidelines is Lucian. Getting caught is Veigar though. If they kill Veigar, they could have a chance here. But Kaiser is very far away. Reset not applied by Viego. Kaiser is still ongoing. In a very messy fight, with Mordekaiser tanking all of the damage. Seems like this is the death bell for Team Blue. Good hit, and a turnaround, but not enough damage by Yone and Kaiser. And I think that's it. Game. That's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Game 4. 31 minutes in. 2k advantage, or 1k advantage for Team Red. Coming back from a 7k deficit to 1k lead for them. Great game overall. Quite scrappy, quite messy. Oh, but the inhibitor will respawn. Never mind. They're not gonna get trophied. Yeah, 32 minutes in. Glassy, Droopy, Esu, KB4C, and Meeps win this solo queue game. That's a fun one. And so yeah, I think at that point I'll be yapping about how recording and casting is not good. But if you did enjoy this video, please give a like, and if you want to see more of this type of content, please subscribe below. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time.